Hey everyone, Daywalker Entertainment, aka Chris Jokinki here, doing part 3 of my Spider-Man PS4 game review. And this time is going to be on the second DLC pack, Turf Story DLC, Turf Wars. Now, there will be spoilers ahead, so if you don't want to be spoiled with Turf Wars, then don't watch this video. And also, I would like to apologize for for no uploads for a while. I was busy with college, and since I started my math class in college, I just didn't want to. I was more focused on that than on YouTube. But I am sorry. I apologize for not being on YouTube, not uploading for a while. But again, college is more important. But yeah, that's the reason why I haven't been uploading. But anyway, let's start. Now again, there will be spoilers, so if you don't want to be spoiled with the main story of Turf Wars, then don't watch this video. But anyway, the story takes place after the Heist DLC, where Yuri Watanabe and her police crew, as well as Spider-Man, go to infiltrate the Hammerheads and the Magia's headquarters or warehouse, something like that. And when while the SWAT team and Yuri infiltrated from the roof, when Spider-Man makes web zip lines, which by the way is actually really cool, Spider-Man goes outside to take care of the forces out, take care of the forces and the Magia members. And if you remember, at the end of the or near the end of the Heist DLC, Spider-Man finds out that the Magia got their hands on the Sable International gadgets and tech and weaponry. So a new enemy comes. It's a jetpack guy with a shield. After Spider-Man takes him out, he goes to infiltrate the warehouse himself to see and hope that Yuri and her crew are alright. Of course, there were some guys patrolling, so he takes care of them. And then he sees on a monitor in a security room that Yuri and her crew have been captured, and Hammerhead has been pretty much killing Yuri's crew. I mean, there was one survivor that helps Yuri, escape, and she takes on the Magia Hammerhead's guards that are in. But Hammerhead, of course, has the last cop held hostage as well, and I think Spider-Man's webs the gun that Hammerhead's holding that causes him to shoot out the lights. I don't remember, but we do see with the blinking light that Spider-Man attacks Hammerhead, and Yuri and some other Magia members that come in start shooting the place. And when the shooting stops, unfortunately, Hammerhead has escaped. And when Yuri, lights up a lighter to see what happened, she is horrified to see the last cop dead and Spider-Man over him. I mean, obviously she knows that Spider-Man didn't kill him. I don't even know how the cop died, but yeah, it was pretty much a mission failure for both her and Spidey. And so, while Spider-Man goes to patrol the city and have MJ help him out on, finding the Magia whereabouts and so stopping Magia crimes and whatnot, and while having to deal with a bit of Screwball's challenges. Honestly, I really do not like Screwball in here. I really don't like Screwball at all. I mean, a lot of us hate Screwball. I just said her name 3 times, but still. Spider-Man, of course, patrolling the city with Yuri, telling him that she's going to tell the deceased cops' families, and she told him actually, explaining how it was hard, but it felt right. It felt necessary. And she finds out that the these Don's family, the Magi, are going after him. So Spidey goes to stop them, to where he finds out that the Magi are using these things called that he calls dig boys to dig through the ground and attack. After taking them out, he goes to see if they are right, but unfortunately, the Magi already got the Dons, and yeah, it was a, it was unfortunate. So Spidey unfortunately has to say that tell Yuri that the Magia somehow used some tech to get the Dons. Of course, Yuri is not happy about this. She decides to not take rest and go to you know solve this problem. Try to stop Hammerhead. And Spidey can tell that while she is a tough woman, everyone has their breaking point, and Yuri is starting to reach hers. And of course, later on, after doing some more patrolling, Yuri calls Spidey and tells him that she has a plan to distract Hammerhead you know, with taking, with going after some weaponry, separating weaponry away from them, and making sure Spidey keeps them safe and stopping the Magia. Unfortunately, Yuri tells Spider-Man that it was all a trick, that Hammerhead, while Spidey was distracted, Hammerhead attacked the one of the precinct buildings and killed a bunch of cops as well. And this is when Yuri finally reaches her breaking point. She, what's the word? She throws off her alliance with Spider-Man and decides to go off the Magia alone. I almost forgot Spidey used a Spider Bro in the Ball No Name to spy on the Magia. I forgot to admit that. I forgot to say that. But unfortunately, he's unable to get it because he can't risk being caught. But anyway, after what happened, like I explained earlier, Yuri goes to take down the Magia herself, and Spidey knows it can't end well. And once he finds out that the Bar with No Name has been attacked, he goes to investigate, and of course, Spider-Bot has survived, but unfortunately, he comes to the conclusion that Yuri must have done it, and he decides to try to stop the Magia before Yuri does, because he pretty much comes to the conclusion that not only did Yuri shield the Bar with No Name, but is also wanting to kill Hammerhead. So Spider-Man, of course, finds out the locations of the Dons, who are about to be drowning in cement. He takes on the Magia at the bottom and goes to confront Hammerhead at the top of the scaffolding. After a battle, the cops surround him. Unfortunately, Yuri, who has a hold of one of Sable's weapons and a electric rope trap, she subdues Spidey and starts shooting Hammerhead. Is about to deliver the final blow until Spider-Man escapes and manages to grab the weapon, but unfortunately he's too late. She shoots the gun and pretty much kills Hammerhead right there. Of course, he has the plating on his head, so mostly tore the skin off Hammerhead's skull. You see the metal. So Spider-Man takes away the weapon, and we can see Yuri. Of course, while she was starting to lose it, she is shocked at what she did. And later on, we go to a scene in an ambulance with two cops. With one of them saying she feels bad for the captain, but she's glad that the monster is dead. But the second cop reveals himself to be a Magia member and knocks her out. And in the body bag, he's able to resurrect Hammerhead with a taser. And yeah, that's what happened. Now, like I said, I'm tr- I'm telling the story off of memory. So if I did miss a detail in the main story of the Turf Wars pack, DLC expansion, then you could tell me in the comments below. But it's been a while since I played Turf Wars, so yeah. But that's pretty much what I can remember. But what I do remember here is that Spider-Man goes to infiltrate some of Hammerhead's warehouses, and when he's finished, he finds details about about Hammerhead having tabs on Yuri and her father. He finds out that Yuri's dad was a corrupt cop who took bribes from the mafia, and when he was found out, he was locked up. And ever since Yuri has had a pretty much held a grudge against Hammerhead for what happened to her dad, and wanted to stop him. The way I see it, though, while Yuri's dad was corrupt cop, I could say what Yuri did was worse. And I knew for a fact that because Spider-Man and the other cops were there, they saw what happened, and she was mostly gonna lose her job. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about the Turf Wars DLC. Again, I'm reviewing this based off of memory, but I mean, I'm not a perfect reviewer of games. Again, like I said already, I'm not scripted. So if I stutter or if I pause, I apologize for that. And me not writing down a script before doing these videos, that's why there's a problem. But anyway, that's pretty much all I can say about the Turf Wars DLC. Not the greatest DLC pack, but not the worst either. Plus you get like 3 new suits as well. There's the comic version of the Iron Spider suit, the Spider Armor Mark 1 suit, which is all chrome silver. It actually looks cool. Kind of reminds me of a medieval knight or something. And you get the Spider Clan suit, which is the mangaverse Spider-Man. And it's a cool outfit. Of course, well, like with the 3 suits from the previous DLC, the Iron Spider comic version, the Spider Armor Mark 1, and the Spider Clan suit, those 3 suits don't have any suit powers, which is a shame, but they still look cool. They still look great. But yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about the Turf Wars DLC. I mean, again, I most likely might have missed a bunch of details from it, but it's been a while since I played it, so that's all I can pretty much talk about. But that's it, guys. That's all I can say. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you all later. And stay and uh, and be sure to um expect the final part to arrive soon. Don't know when, but it will arrive. I will review Silver Lining. Don't know when, but anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.